Yes. Once again, getting a hangout from your man, Boxing Beats and Rhymes. That good old boxing talk. Hit the thumbs up on the way in. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. Okay. A few topics flying around. A few topics flying around, people. Yeah. 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 Let's go. All right. Let's find out where the feed is. It's over here. Hit the likes. Ray Corey. Welcome back. What's up, Ray? Dodge beats my man with the Sunday special. Indeed. Guzzy was good. Yes, man. Yes. Big up, everybody. Okay. So basically, Canelo made that announcement, yeah? And he didn't really say nothing. Right? Did he say he's not fighting a Mexican or he's going to fight an American? It's not Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is looking for new meat. David Benavidez, it looks like he's not getting the fight. I find it hard to believe that Jamal Charlo will be considered. I do find it hard to believe. One fight since when? 2022 against David Benavidez' brother, and he didn't look too clever in that. He done what he had to do, but let's keep it all the way. 1,000. He didn't look like one of the elite talents in boxing. That didn't look like a man that Canelo should be looking to charge people pay-per-view money for. And he's left it dangling that, you know, it's got to be someone like Canelo or who else? If it's not Canelo, it's got to be someone like Charlo. Ring IQs just bring something like something. Look at this stupidness these people say out here, man. I'll share it. Let me share it. It's good to share. I mean, look at this stupidness. Ring IQ exposed this. I'm assuming this person said this before Caleb got tucked in by Canelo. Plant is levels above Canelo. He's a slick black fighter in a white man's body. I mean, there's some of the stupidness. Whoa. Crazy. Crazy. Although I don't agree with that next poll there. I mean, no, I don't think Loma won the fight against Devin Haney. I think people got very hysterical. He'd be saying some dumb shit. Angel Garcia reacts to Teofimo Lopez's comment. Well, what did he say? Tio says a lot of stupid shit. A lot of stupid shit. Yeah, like, is Canelo... Is Canelo just becoming annoying? Or is that just me? Is that Taylor Swift? Okay. Jerome Benjamin, salute, beats, and chat. What's up? Who should Canelo fight? Let me know in the chat who you think he should fight. Don't give me names that have already been eliminated. So don't put Crawford up. Don't put Benavidez up. Let's approach the topic about what is likely to happen with Crawford and Benavidez being eliminated. Who should he fight? Can't be Dimitri Bivol. Bivol's lined up to fight Beterbiev. Who should he fight? Dodge. He says Canelo is pissing me off. He is becoming a little too diva-ish. You know what I mean? If that's the phrase, the way to describe how he's acting. Balanga, Guzzy. Why Balanga? What has Balanga done? I mean, it's not going to be Balanga. Balanga's got Podrick McCurley coming up, so it's not going to be Balanga. All right, Jerome Benjamin, he came up with Mbili. Give Mbili a shot. Mbili, yeah, I mean, he's ranked #1 in at least 2 of the sanctioning bodies now. I think that's not a bad choice, but would the media and the fans be happy with that? I wonder what they'd say. And Billy. What names has Mbili got in his record? Because that's one of the things they'd be questioning. But you've got to start somewhere, I guess. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad if he took Mbili. I mean, what about, all right, David Morrell? He's not American either, so it's not going to be him. Dr. Woo Doc, Appleton Sunday Special. Big up boxing, beats, and rhymes. Yes, Dr. Woo. You know what I mean? Big yourself up. Hit the like button on the way in, people. We are dealing with. Big up, big up. So leisurely stroll in this Sunday night hangout. They're saying Jose Sullivan killed off the Spence Crawford rematch officially. When I get some receipts, I'll pin them up and we'll discuss that in a little. We'll do that. When I get the receipts. But let's go through this. All right. Okay, I'm just looking at some of these names, man. I don't even recognize a lot of the names. I'm someone who follows boxing a lot. So to me, when I see names in the rankings who I'm not familiar with, I'm like, how did you get there? What was the fight? And how come no one told me to watch the fight that you had? Guzzy, he says Munguia. Well, no Mexicans, isn't it? No Mexicans. Dodge says curveball, Chris Eubank. Not American. He said he's going to fight an American. Tyrone, what's good? Yeah, all is well. Jerome Benjamin, enough peeping Toms in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the like button now. Ladies and gents, tell him Jerome, yeah. You know how we do. Trying to treat man like a stepchild. Respect all the stepchildren. All right. All right. See, Christian and Billy is ranked number 1. Number 1 with the WBC and WBA. Number 3 with the IBF, and number 4 with the WBO. He's the highest ranked contender amongst the sanctioning bodies, easily. There's no doubt about that. The Frenchman, he's French, isn't it? Is he French Canadian? He's the highest ranked contender. Diego Pacheco, ranked number 4 by the WBC, number 7 by the WBA. Making his way though, number 4 by the IBF, and number 2 with the WBO. So he's about the second highest ranked. Caleb Plant, you're not getting a shot. I mean, Canelo bust his ass already. Edgar Berlanga. Got a few decent ranking points there. Kevin Sajo. Beckler Bully's up there. Caleb Plant. What has Sergei Derevyachenko done at 168 to be ranked number 7 by the WBC is the question. Andrade, he's dead. They still got John Ryder ranked. He retired. WBC, WBO. They probably haven't updated their rankings. That's why he's still in the mix. It's hard to say, really. Like, if you're not you're not fighting Beterbiev, you're not fighting Bivol, you're not getting David Benavidez, no David Morrell, no Terence Crawford. Who's he going to renounce? That the PBC, are going to be, satisfied they got to pay him 35 mil, because that 35 mil, the pay-per-view revenue has got to be recouped. He's got to be hitting the stride about 700,000-800,000 target to get the money back. I'm not sure he fights to do that. I'm not sure, Canelo. Don't know what he's doing, man. Not sure. And Billy is French, isn't he? Or did I get that wrong? Guzzy, Darrell is the only other one. Okay, yeah, he might be fighting Andre. I haven't seen the dog fight for a little while, Anthony or Andre. But I think Andre is amongst the rankings somewhere. JJR says just the like button. Big up. Dodge, surely it's Charlo. Crazy, man. I mean, the announcement the other day was the weirdest thing. You know what I mean? The weirdest thing. I think the announcement told us that he's having trouble putting a fight together, but he let everybody see his face to let us know he's still fighting. He's not dead. But it was a strange, I mean, I wouldn't even call it an announcement. I wouldn't even call it an announcement. So where do we go? Right. Ben Whittaker and Central C made me change my rap about UK rap. I like Skepta too. I realized my opinion was strictly based on the unknown P freestyle. Ben Whittaker and Central C. I'm not spitting bars, is he? He might be good though. Ben Whittaker got bars. Is it that Ben Whittaker? Guzzy, Canelo needs the services of Eddie. Laughing out loud. I think you're right, you know. I think he needs someone to do some PR for him right now, because it's like, well, what are you doing, Canelo? What are you doing? If he's targeting that Cinco de Mayo day, is that in May? What are you doing? Central C. Ben Whittaker making it look easy. I can't play their music because I don't want to get the flag. It's gonna mute for. Don't know, mate. Tyrone Johnson says, "Not gonna lie, that Ben song bangs." Okay, I think I've got it here, but I don't think there's a vid, so I can't really see who's spitting from who's not. I'll listen to it after. Sean G, that's good. Hey, look, man, you know, you do what you got to do. If he enjoys rapping and it doesn't interfere with boxing, I mean, you do what he wants. A young dude, why not? Why not? You know, a lot of people have made a big deal about the showboating. It's not everyone's taste, and that's understandable. But the bottom line is, it's worked for him, hasn't it? Because he hasn't fought nobody with a pulse yet. He hasn't. But the showboating has caught a lot of attention, and it's spilled into a lot of discussion in boxing, whether they like the showboating or not, whether it's a little excessive, and he's getting a lot of interview time and media time as a result. His profile is building, so hey, it's a win. It's a win so far. But if he can't fight, you know what I mean? We will see. Anthony Mackin. Hail Sabeats. Will Canelo fight Benavidez or not? He's not fighting Benavidez, Anthony. He's not fighting Benavidez. It's getting tiresome now. Or doesn't he think he can beat him at this stage? Well, he has some reservation about it. And I know he's got a lot of stubborn support who think he can do no wrong. And if he was going to fight Benavidez, I'm thinking the window would be the time, you know, to do it. Like, the window is right now. The window is right now, I would think. All right. The window is right now. So let's have a look. Let's go back to the rankings a sec. Who else can he fight? I'm I'm baffled by this. It's a strange thing. And here's the thing, man. Like, I don't want to give him too much credit, but while he's indecisive about what he wants to do, and him being one of the bigger draws in boxing, and he hasn't gave us a clear picture of what's going on next. I really don't know what to do with it. When's the last time he fought was against John Ryder? That seems like an age ago. Obviously, it wasn't that long. Was it John Ryder? I mean, he beat the crap out of John, and John's back in the ring before. No, it's Jamel. It was Jamel. It was Jamel. Jamel was the last person he fought. I got that wrong. Anthony McEnany says, I agree with you. The window is now, but he's probably saw what happened to Andrade and got shook. Yeah, I feel so. Something's got him a little spooked, you know. Before, you know, even the likes of me were saying, oh, David Benavidez, yeah. When it's time, but there's nothing out there. There's no, I mean, if you're not going for that Bivol rematch to get some get back, and you're not fighting David Benavidez, who is the main contender at 168, how am I supposed to view this? Am I supposed to view this that he's doing something, you know, there's, you know what I mean, there's grounds for him not to take the fight? Okay, well, big up Bruce Gass, big up Hayam. He says the PBC can't pay him. Big up Bruce. Let's hear the opinions. I mean, I'll drop the link. If anyone's got opinions, we can do the opinions. Let's go. JJR, he says Benavidez will retire. Kelvin, big up Kelvin, he says Canelo might leave the PBC. Well, that's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. That's a distinct possibility. That's what's being said. Oh, he goes by Benzo. All right, that's the MC name, Benzo. Benzo Whitaker. All right. I didn't realize that. Central C. I'm stacking. I'm dropping a bag in Dior. I went from Toyota Yaris to Urus. I still got the same work rate as before. All right. Whose bar was that? Okay. That's what I'm reading on the subtitles of the lyrics on the song Central C, Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. Yeah, man. I'll tune into that later. No, I'll give his lyrics a thorough inspection. I mean, see if they're up to par. See if they're up to par. Yeah, rumors is PBC cannot afford Canelo's guarantees. That's why he might now leave the PBC. And there's obviously an issue while there's a delay in announcing the new opponent, because it's not like there's not a lot of people who don't want to fight the guy. The whole world wants to fight him, even welterweight champions like Terence Crawford. I mean, they were saying that they're going to feed him to Errol Spence, but who's going to pay for it? I mean, like, the pro Errol Spence media and fan base are the most deluded bunch of fans that I won't say I've seen in the history of boxing, but in this current paradigm, they're up there. You know what I mean? Like, they still think Errol Spence has a high market value after that last performance. They still do. Absolutely crazy. People are crazy. They have to be. Cannoli. Man, cannoli. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at some more Canelo stories. Let's see what they got. Close a few windows off here. Everything starts buffering up. WBC creates another Canelo versus Benavidez roadblock. Okay, let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at what they got to say here. Okay. Okay, so what are they saying there? WBC president Mauricio Sullivan states that David Benavidez is the mandatory challenger for undisputed supermate middleweight champion Canelo. Well, sort of. Here's the catch. Sullivan still hasn't set a deadline for the fight and will permit the superstar Canelo to fight on May the 4th with interim WBC champion Benavidez forced to sit on the sidelines, hoping that he'll get a chance to fight Alvarez next. Okay. Calling Canelo mandatory loses meaning without a time frame for the Canelo fight. I agree with that. I agree with that. Sullivan may put forth the announcement in March, but without a clear order date, it simply delays the inevitable question: when, if ever, will these two actually face off? Well, I mean, WBC done some serious damage control with the Clint rule for Canelo, so what would you expect, man? What would you expect? Sullivan told pro boxing fans that Benavidez will be made mandatory to Canelo in March, but left open when he would order the contest. The WBC is in a tough spot, making Canelo boxing's biggest star into a fight he doesn't immediately want risks him vacating their WBC belt. While Benavidez would then step up as champion, this raises other issues. It's no secret Benavidez struggles to make the super middleweight limit. It's possible he won't hold the title for long before inevitably moving up weight classes. Even if Benavidez takes over as the WBC 168-pound champion, how long will he hold on to the belt if Canelo vacates or is stripped? Benavidez, who looks as big as a house when rehydrated for his fights at 168, will need to move on soon. Well, look, he can't chase Canelo. Even though he's doing that, he can't chase Canelo. Canelo has pro fanboy media and just basically pro fanboys. He can't dictate when to fight Canelo. He can't rely on a mandate from the WBC to sway Canelo to fighting him. Yeah? He himself is questioning Canelo's resume. Well, how can you, he questioned his legacy. How can he question Canelo's legacy when he has no legacy? He himself has no legacy. Like, If Canelo is unlikely to fight this guy, set up another fight. Fight David Morrell. Be the champion that Canelo isn't, even without the belt. Fight David Morrell. Fight someone who will fight you. Munguia's not going to fight David Benavidez. Edgar Berlanga and them guys, they're not going to fight him. But David Morrell will fight him. Fight someone who will fight you, who a lot of the fans believe is a credible challenger. Now, Benavidez doesn't even have 11 fights, I believe. But nevertheless, that's a good fight. You can't build your resume on critiquing Canelo. You can build your resume by taking some relevant fights to get your bars up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now let's catch up with what you guys have to say, because that's what's important. Dave King, who pays his guarantee whoever he fights? Question mark. Does the PBC have the cash to pay that initial payment Canelo requires? Well, let's put it this way. He ain't getting in the ring unless he gets the cash. You know what I mean? Deal or no deal. So they're going to have to keep something nice in that escalator. DW23. Danny Garcia. You want to see Canelo fight Danny Garcia? You're trolling, right? El Gramas. Who should Canelo fight next at 168? Benavidez and Billy Munguia or Morrell at 175, Bivol or Beterbiev. Wizards. He says Heyman has run out of other people's money. It looks so. It looks like that is a reality. The first Mexican president. Now Benavidez has proved himself to be number 2. Why go back? Why Morrell and Billy don't fight? Yeah, that's another good fight. It's another good fight. Huh. See, the issue with David Benavidez, yeah, is being the interim guy behind Canelo is that he can't be ranked in the other sanctioning bodies. And that's the worst thing that the interim titles have done for boxers. You know, yeah, you know, you're second behind Canelo, and everybody looks at it. They're like second tier belt holder. I would rather be a top contender amongst the sanctioning bodies rather than the second tier champion. It would be more impressive if his name was, you know, number 1 contender, WBC, WBA, BF, and WBO, rather than, you know, because once one sanctioning body's got you locked in, no one else is ranking you. But you messed up. It's messed up, bruh. Yeah, it's the same with David Burrell. You both are interim champions behind Canelo, and you're not ranked nowhere else as a result. Come on, man, you need to get visible. You see, a lot of these fighters, if they didn't brain it, like they wouldn't even take these interim positions. No, I don't want it. Rank me number 1 contender. When you got my title shot, let me know. Let me know, dog. Yeah. Crescentio, he says Crawford should fight Charlo at middleweight. That's interesting, actually. That's interesting. That is quite interesting. Salute beats in the chat. Yeah, man. Salute. Big up, Toby. Kelvin, Benavides manager Sampson said Benavides won't fight Morrell unless it's for the unification. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? You want trinkets and belts, man. The scalp is all important, man. The scalp is all important. All right. Boy, Saturday just gone, bro. We should be celebrating a heavyweight undisputed fight right now, but flipping old Tyson Fury, the gypsy BSer. We should be having discussions on that now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's ridiculous. They won't fight unless it's for a unification. Stupidness. Crazy. All right. Let's have a look for what I was looking for before. Crawford. What's happening with Terence Crawford? Terence Allen Bud Crawford. Okay. Keyshawn Davis says Canelo should keep calling, or Crawford should keep calling Canelo out. Right. Tim Bradley, no money. No Crawford fight for Boots Ennis. Okay, what's he saying? Boxing expert Tim Bradley says the reason why Jerron Ennis cannot get a fight against Crawford is because boxing is a business, not a sport. Bradley points out that Crawford is on a different pay scale perch than the 26-year-old Boots Ennis, and because of that, they can't fight. Tim feels that Crawford should be getting 10 to 15 million for his fights, and he can't get that kind of money fighting Boots Ennis. That's a big flipping figure, Tim. You're fanboy. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, is he not fanboying by saying that 10, 15 million a fight? Who? Unless he fights Canelo, who can provide that type of money? That's the only fight that can provide that type. He didn't get 10, 15 million for fighting Spence. He wouldn't get that for the rematch. There's no fighter who weighs less than Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury outside Canelo who can get him a 10, 15 million person boxing. And you can name any fighter you want. That's a ridiculous statement. That's a ridiculous statement. Unless you go to fight the winner out of Fury and Usyk or Ngannou and AJ, you can't get that kind of purse. Unless you can get Canelo in a ring. Tim, stop it, bruh. Stop it. Stop it. He's never earned a $10 million purse in his career. What was his guarantee for Spence? These people, see, this is what I'm saying about the media, man. See, gee whiz. Crawford. A ridiculous statement. Crawford, Spence purses. Okay, top 650K buyers. Crawford and Spence reportedly earned at least $25 million apiece. Is that so? All right, I'll take that back. What, 650K buys, 25 million apiece? All right, not bad. I'll take that back. I didn't realize they made that kind of bread. Spence dropped to 28-1. Yeah, you know that. That's a serious dough, bro. Okay, I'll take that back. I'll take that back. But still, who can he fight that can maintain that level of purse? Even that 15 million Tim was quoting, he's not getting 25 million. Like, if Canelo is not opposite him, he's not getting 25 million. That's a big purse though, bro. Him and Errol cleaned up, didn't they? They cleaned up neatly. Now you got about 8 or 9 for Avanesian Hayam. You got about 8 or 9. How much did he get? Did he clear over 10 million? About 8 or 9 for that Avanesian fight, weren't it? Which, hey, listen, great purse. Great purse. Oh, okay, you got 10, is what Hayam is saying. You got 10. Okay, so how much pay-per-view did that do? Yeah, and who was that with? That was with an outfit who hasn't done another boxing card after that, because they had to have got siphoned in that. They hemorrhaged money on that. I mean, David Avanesian didn't contribute nothing to the numbers. He's not known in America. He's not even known in Britain. And he's fought in Britain way more. Yeah, Black Prime. Yeah. Yeah. BLK Prime. What a mess, mate. What a mess. 25 million a piece, though. Man, I mean, you eat nice. You're eating nice. Hit the thumbs and the likes, people. Hit the thumbs and the likes. You know what I mean? Hit the thumbs and the likes. Yeah. Okay. Well, Tim may be onto something then. Is he gonna? Okay. So if he has to fight Boots Ennis, he'll be fighting for a fraction of that, because Black Prime ain't there. Black Prime was offering to put the Terence Crawford fight on. They were gonna put money into fights, but they're not around no more. Showtime ain't around no more. They paid him last time, and Amazon Prime gonna pay out. Well, are they gonna give him the guarantees? Are they going to give Canelo the guarantees? Because there's some narrative saying that Amazon Prime are not giving the PBC a budget. And there's some narrative saying that this ain't true. Of course they're going to get a budget. Why would he sign the deal if he's not going to get a budget? Al Heyman. And that's a fair argument. But how much cards have they announced? They've announced Thurman versus Tim Tszyu. They don't even have a world title at stake for that. It's at 155. And Rowley versus Eson Cruz is on the undercard for that WBA belt that Rowley somehow acquired. Yeah. So this is what's happening. Is guys like Virgil, not Virgil, what's his name? Boots frozen out because it's a business. They can't even get a title shot now. Crazy. It's crazy, Tim. It's crazy. You may even have a point somewhere over what you're saying, but it's crazy, dog. Crazy. Hi, what's good?
What's good, Beats?
Yeah,
Just enjoying the show, listening to you. Um, the 10, 15 million is up there. You know, it's a little bit excessive, but he is in that ballpark. But like you said, who's going to be able? What opponent is going to be able to keep it going? I think the best bet is Jamel Charlo right now. That's a legitimate rivalry that we saw with our own eyes. So I think that's the best bet. I think I could at least give him 10 million.
yeah, yeah. If he has to move up in weight to maintain that person. There's no one
Yeah,
at 170
yeah. He
who
has to move up in weight 100%.
yeah,
There's nobody else there. Boots is not going to be able to do nothing for him. You know.
yeah. And like Boots, like he's in the legal system now. How long is
Yeah.
that gonna take to work itself out? Who's he gonna fight next?
He got real problems. He need to solve that with a percentage or something, some understanding of a percentage or something. He got real problems. He need to talk to that woman and figure out a percentage or something, or pay her out completely something. Espinoza is over there not doing nothing. Like Espinoza, I can't stand Espinoza, man.
I don't know what he's doing in boxing. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
he's
got a position now. Showtime have gone. What's he doing?
just poking his nose where it don't belong, and not putting up no money. He should have enough money to at least be able to approach one of these fighters and really get in the game. He still ain't even in the game. Like, come
Man,
on,
that
man.
stingy motherfucker ain't gonna put none of his bread up.
Yeah.
He ain't putting none of his bread up. It's not that
Yeah,
he's stingy, but like it's too risky, isn't it?
it is. And then at the same time, he's an executive of Showtime, so there's probably a non-compete that he done signed. So what are you really in the game for? Let's just move out the way, man.
I don't get what his position is. I really don't. I mean, Dr. Wu says Amazon is not known for sports. The zone is uphill task converting the masses. Yeah. The zone is a sports app. Although I've never watched another sport on the zone except boxing.
Me too. But it is the Netflix of sport. That's what it is.
The Netflix of sport is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what the zone is. That's their whole advertising angle,
Yeah, but
basically.
Netflix has a varied
Yeah, the
um,
variety of different shows, different
programs.
things. Yeah.
Can't really say that. Like, what have you watched? Okay, if it's the Netflix, okay, you say that, right? What else have you watched on Netflix? I mean, on the zone, apart
only
from
thing I've
boxing.
watched, only thing I've watched on the zone is boxing. I ain't going front, but that's what they supposed to be. They supposed to be the Netflix of sport. When they first came out, they was trying to go for the NFL, yo. They was trying to get an NFL fucking ticket. I think they got something on some NFL something on there. They want soccer. They want NFL. You know, they trying to be big boys.
Yeah, they're trying. They're
They're
trying. They're trying.
trying. They're trying. You know, gotta give them their respect. They trying. Everything ain't gonna just show up one day. You know what I mean?
I don't even know how, like some of the other sports they got, like their football coverage. I don't get it. Like, what live games do they put on? Like, I'm talking football we play in Europe and
Yeah. I know
outside.
what you're talking. I know what you're talking about. But
Yeah,
they
like,
do got something on there. They if you pull up the zone, they do got soccer on there. I don't know how. I'm not really. I don't watch soccer like
I've
that.
never
But
seen a live game on there. Like, what leagues?
nah, I think they do. I think they do got some soccer live game on there. I think they do. I think they're doing it, but they're doing it small. You know what I mean? They're kind of
Yeah,
mediocre
what
right
leagues
now.
do they have? They have Serie A, Italian. Do they have La Liga, Premier?
Yeah,
I mean, like, what do
I'm
you
not sure about the
got?
leagues. I'm not sure about the leagues. I don't know. You know, I don't know the sport like that, so I don't know.
Yeah. But they're the popular leagues in Europe. What I just named there.
Yeah,
Like,
I know.
yeah.
I'm knowledgeable enough to know that I don't know what's really going on. You know what I mean?
Whiskey Dragon says that's incorrect. AMZ has Thursday night football. What is AMZ?
Amazon. He's talking about Amazon has Thursday night football. That's what he's saying.
Okay, that's probably more than the Zone have.
Yeah. Amazon is huge though. I'm not gonna lie. Amazon is huge, but they not known for live streaming nothing. They known for just having good content. Amazon is big though.
I just hooked up the smart TV yesterday, so I don't know if I mean like if I'm gonna
if you got Amazon Prime, you pay $100 for the year for Amazon Prime or something like that. And Amazon Prime is good. It's good. It's real good because you get your shows, you get your deliveries, free shipping, all of that stuff. Amazon Prime is actually worth having.
What else? Like Keith Thurman versus the Australian kid.
Tim Tszyu, yeah. But let's see how that's. I don't know. What do you think about that fight?
Man, that fight's garbage, bro. Right, man. Like Keith Thurman in 2024. Nah. I would have liked, if Keith wanted to, get me interested in one of his fights, he should have fought Conor Benn.
Yeah. I see. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a fight that Keith could win. That's a fight that Keith could win.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a real good fight right there. I like that. But I don't know why he did. They pressed Keith Thurman. He's talking some dumb shit like $10 million. He wanted $10 million to fight Pacquiao. No, he wanted $20 million to fight Pacquiao. He wanted like $10 million to fight Conor Benn.
See what Jerome is saying. I'm sure they got all the big leagues, etc., but it's in Asia, Africa, and other regions. That's the problem. They can't sell Premier League to me because they can't compete with Sky, MPT, and all that, or Champions League. They ain't got none of them two there.
Because it's hard. It's hard to buy the exclusive rights. Because what you need is the exclusive rights. It's very hard to buy the exclusive rights. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They can sell it in Japan because Sky probably don't give a shit about certain regions and TNT.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crescencio, the Zone is for hardcore fight fans. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, what if Thurman wins? If he pulls it off, Crescencio, I have to give him his credit.
Yeah, if he pulls that off, that's going to be an amazing feat. People going to have to stop talking about this inactivity and all of that. If he pulls that off, that's going to be huge. That's going to be huge.
People have a right to ask for respect on his name.
If he pulls that off, he got a big money fight against Charlo immediately right after that. If he pulls that off,
I'll call that Spence.
And he's got to try to knock out Tim Tszyu. If he could knock out Tim Tszyu, that'd be huge.
AB says, yeah, Premier League used to be on DAZN Canada. Okay.
Okay. So they trying to make their roads and, they're trying to do the best they can. If you get soccer, you got the world. It's that simple. Everybody know that's the biggest sport in the world. If you get soccer, it's over, man. Yeah, I know we call it soccer, but you know what I mean.
If they can get Premier League like Saturday, like Sky, serious shit. Because like Sky, like they ain't got no boxing content, man. So the stragglers who are hanging around after the football, they ain't got a boxing event to really tune into like that. You know what I mean? With Sky. But if the Zone could do it, it's gonna be serious, man.
That's big. That's real big.
Yeah. 100%.
And then behind that, they get a little whiff of the NFL. It's over. That's the game. That
if they in where you are, like NFL.
Yeah.
Like, what about NBA? NBA as well. Is that?
NBA is starting to decline, to be honest with you. But the NFL is not declining. NFL is still the NFL. NBA is starting to decline. Ever since Steph Curry then came in, everybody now is just shooting shots, and the NBA is starting to lose its luster. But the NFL is for real, man. You get any whiff of that shit, you talking big money, man. They charging
It's
people.
weird. It's weird how the cycles change. Like I remember when hearing that the NFL, like maybe when Jordan and like when the NBA was really kicking, it wasn't really like at the same peak it was in the 80s and 70s, and now NBA, according to what you're saying, is not as hot as it once was.
No, it's not. It's not as big as what it once was. The NFL right now is at its ultimate peak. In America, the NFL is everything right now. That shit is huge. That's no joke. They just charged $7 million for 30 seconds. So that's what the NFL is at right now. $7 million for 30 seconds, Super Bowl commercial. $7 million for 30 seconds. It's not a game. It's not a game. They for real. They for real, man. They paid Usher like $2,000, a little bit more than that, like $2,500 for his entire performance and everything for like a week or whatever. They pay Usher bullshit money. This is real now. It's real.
Taylor Swift, she must have like killed it as well, man. Like
yeah, but you don't make money as the Super Bowl halftime show. You don't make money. Some of them was actually paying the NFL to do the halftime show, but you make money behind the scenes on everything. If you do a NFL Super Bowl halftime show, all your advertising, all your marketing, everything comes up with that. So that's how you really make your money. They paying you like $2,000. They paying you like an actor, like an extra. That's how they paying you. It's nothing. They ain't pay Usher no real money. Nothing at all.
Wow.
What we would call pocket change, like $2,000 is pocket change. That's what we would call that. That's what they paid Usher to do the halftime show. A lot of people don't know that.
$2,000.
Yeah, it was that he got paid $1,750 weekly for the prep and all of that shit, and then like $600 for the actual show or something. It was like some stupid money, like bullshit money. You'd be surprised. Like you can Google it. You can put it up on the screen. Google it and put it up on the screen. This shit is crazy. You wouldn't believe that, but that's how big the NFL is, yo.
Wow. But see, with Usher, it's probably not the money. It's probably
it's the advertising, all of that stuff. Usher's going to make millions of dollars off of doing that Super Bowl halftime shit, but it's not going to come from the NFL. It's going to come from
whatever spins off his.
Exactly.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, the NFL is huge right now.
Yeah, because like Wilder and Fury paid them a fortune to advertise their fight, didn't they?
Yeah, can you imagine? Tiafimo didn't even pay. He didn't even pay to advertise his fight which was on Thursday. Which was on that Thursday, remember?
Oh yeah.
Come on, man.
And like, even though he didn't get a very big viewership on that.
He didn't capitalize on it. They didn't do it the correct way, so where they could capitalize the correct way. Everybody's in Vegas. You were supposed to have like a Saturday. They should have did a Saturday night fight. I don't know why they did a Thursday night fight. They should have did a Saturday night fight in Vegas at the Super Bowl party. It should have. But the fight really should have been in the arena that the Super Bowl was going to be in.
Yes, yeah. Some were saying that they wanted to put a fight on the Super Bowl card. I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? I understand what you're saying. On that night, that's what makes sense. It should have been a fight on before the Super Bowl.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Dr. Wu Doc said $2,000 plus chicken wings.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
So good. Social joints, they don't have to pay because Usher will get paid back in exposure.
Yeah. That's what it is. He's correct. That's exactly what it is.
FBA says Usher just wanted to feel up Alicia Keys one last time. Why not?
he got married right after that. So he copped the field, and then we went and got married right after that. Literally that night, he got married.
Yeah, I would have felt her up. So
she looked good, man. She actually grew up. Me and her actually came up in the same neighborhood. She actually lived around the corner from me. I never met her, but she actually lived around the corner from me.
Yeah, she's from
She
New
from
York.
Harlem, Morningside, area
From
in
Harlem,
Harlem.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. I
125th.
Harlem, yo.
I'm from Grant Projects. She from like right around the corner is Morningside. She's literally from there. That's where she's from.
All right. Oh, good. New York.
But she was a genius, though. She was a kid that graduated high school at 16 years old. She's a genius.
She does some great music. I used to like You Don't Know My Name. That was a bad song, man. That song was bad, man.
Good music.
I used to have that on repeat in the car, boy. I mean, that's a bad song. That song was bad, man.
She's a beautiful woman, man. Beautiful woman, very talented. Got respect for her. Yeah, got respect for her. Put respect on her name.
Yeah, I've got respect for her. She's very talented. Yeah.
Very talented person.
Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Her and Smith, she's been married with Swiss for a little while now, hasn't it?
Yeah. They handling their business. They're doing everything right.
Yeah. That always impresses me to see, two famous young people, in
sticking
marriage,
together, doing everything right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, sticking through that grind.
I think they got 2 kids. I believe.
Yeah, they got a couple of kids. Yeah.
They're doing all right. That's respect, man. I fucking respect that, man.
Of course. You know what I mean? Have I heard that strange music? What is strange music? Seems to be a roll call. I'm not sure. Or what is that? A label or an artist? Or is it? I don't know.
Are you still going? Are you picking old punk ass Fraser Clark? You picking that boy?
No, I'm picking Fabs.
Yeah, I'm picking Fabs too.
Yeah, I'm picking Fabs, bro. I like Fraser, but I just don't see it. I don't see. I don't see how I'd pick him for the win.
Yeah, I don't see anything that Fraser Clark brings that could even trouble Fabio Wardley. I feel like I give David Allen better chance to beat Fabio than fucking Frazier. Frazier's like, get the fuck out of here. You 3 seconds faster than Joe Joyce and just as big. You're gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Grant S. How do I see a Conor Benn versus Danny Well, Danny's at middleweight, so you know what I mean?
Is he? Oh.
Isn't he fighting Lara? He's supposed the fight keeps being, called off, and then it's happening.
The problem with Conor Benn is that you got no numbers on him. That's a problem. I said this before. You can't gauge Conor Benn. There's nothing to gauge him by. You got nothing to measure him. You don't know what level he really is at. You don't know because he's not doing nothing for you to realize who the hell is this guy. Danny Garcia is a world level competitor with a no look left hook, and I think Conor Benn could get him. But ain't nothing to go off of. I'm just saying that in the blind. You know what I mean? That's kind of fucked up.
Social Joy says Fabio lets people hit him, though he likes to scrap too much. Yeah. And Frazier will have to knock him out to stop him.
Yeah, he a bad boy. He put his punches together and he hits you hard. I like Fabio. Fabio's my guy. I'm going for Fabio. I put him over a lot of fighters right now.
Frazier's gonna have to throw his hat. He didn't throw no punches against Dave Allen, and if he tries that with Fabio, he's gonna get smoked. He's gonna have to hit Fabio with some shit.
After Fabio beats Frazier Clark, the fight that's going to be required is him versus Daniel Dubois. That's gonna be the fight. Him versus Daniel Dubois. That is a fight. That is gonna be something to see.
Oh, that's a lineup, man.
That's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That fight gonna be real rough.
Yeah, that's lit. That's lit.
That's lit.
That's definitely lit, man.
I would love to see. I would fly to England to see that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, that fight right there. Ooh.
That's a nice fight.
Ooh. Put that shit in the O2 and let's go. That shit will sell out the O2 with no problem, yo. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
England, stand up. England, stand up. That shit will be beautiful, man.
I agree. I'd
love to see that shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, like real fights. We want to see real fights. The last real one we got for the British level, the last real one we got was AJ versus Dylan White. That was monstrous. That was crazy. I was at the O2, I believe, correct?
That was at the O2.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois at the O2. Even though Daniel Dubois already had the English title, didn't he?
Yeah,
he did, right?
Yeah.
But even for the English title, put some respect on it. That'd be a huge fight, yo. That'd be perfect, man. Damn, I want that fight. Because Daniel Dubois out here talking reckless about everybody. He on his bullshit.
100%.
I like Daniel. I like Daniel right now.
Yeah, Daniel, you know, he's on that smoke now.
Yeah, he want all that smoke. He ain't playing a game. I like Daniel right now, man. I want to see him become what I call the sixth fighter in England. I call him the sixth fighter in England. That's what I call him. I want to see him step up to it. Look at that fucking turtle.
Go, Daniel. Let's go. Let's go, Daniel.
That's Daniel talking to Fabio right there.
It's all good, man. Like, I think Fraser does. Fabio does Fraser in about nine. About 9 bars.
I think it's 4.
You say 4 bars, yeah?
Yeah. I think he gonna open up on him. I think Fraser gonna make the mistake of hitting him with some hot shit, and then Fabio gonna wake up and hurt him. That's what I think is gonna happen in that fight.
Yeah. Looking forward to that though. Who's on the? They got Lawal versus Finn O'Reilly.
Yeah, Riley.
Yeah, can't remember the other fight. Could be a decent card, man. Could be decent.
When is that?
I haven't got a date here.
They had a poster. There's a date somewhere. They have a poster with Al Riley versus Lawal. There's a poster for it.
Who's the round deck in there? Esteban Jesus. Oh, this is the rubber match.
Yeah.
Caesar's Palace, 1978. Wow.
I wasn't even born. Oh, he's catching him now.
Yeah, man. Some classic era boxing, that, man.
Roberto Duran, a lot of people don't understand. This man is different, man. Roberto Duran is a problem, man. Damn. It's a nasty piece of work, Roberto Duran. You talk about, I'm going to fight this guy. You going to fight a nasty piece of work. Roberto Duran, he's a nasty piece of work, man. He's for real, for real.
Yep. Can't argue with that.
He is, man. He's a handful. You don't want to show up and fight him. For real. He get inside and open up like a son of a bitch.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't seen any like clinical finishes from Fraser Clark.
Yeah, nothing from Fraser Clark. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Fraser Clark is like done nothing in his entire career, like right now. All right, he was a bronze medalist or whatever, but he ain't. Guys, not ready.
He'll have to show like some like incredible propensity to take punishment. You know, just use his size.
He needs to show some explosivity as well as far as his offense.
Well, he hasn't shown that at all. I haven't seen no
nothing
explosivity at all.
Nothing. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no way he stands in front of Fabio Wardley right now and beats Fabio Wardley. No. I got another favorite heavyweight that I want to see. I want to see him get his head knocked off clean because I can't stand this motherfucker. Martin Bacoli. I want to see somebody knock his head off. Not a fan of him at all. Not a fan of him at all. I want to see him get his head knocked off because he always running his mouth about sparring. He always, every time they put a camera in front of him, he talking about what happened in sparring and who he dropped and I don't like that shit. I want to see him get his head knocked off.
You might be waiting a little while because you can't get no fights around boxer.
But but the Saudis are going to help me. The Saudis are going to help me. I'm gonna get to see him sooner rather than later. He was 300 pounds his last fight. I want to see somebody knock his head off. Put him in there with Adji Caballero, kill him. I'm telling you. Michael Hunter didn't do a good enough job. Michael Hunter did a good job, but he should have did a better job and hurt that boy. He didn't hurt that boy. I don't like that shit. You run around talking about sparring and shit. That's disrespectful. Fuck out of here. You gonna get you on the fucking line. Now somebody will come and knock you off of it. I want Adji Caballero to hurt him. Or who else? Or Sanchez, Frank Sanchez. Hurt him, knock him out, because he's garbage.
Yeah. Well, Caballero and Sanchez have got each other next.
Yeah, they got each other next. That's a good fight. That's actually a good fight. I'm going with Caballero on that one. I hate to say that. That's kind of rough. It's hard to pick on that one.
Well, it's kind of 50-50, really, isn't it?
It is. It is.
It's kind of 50-50 fight.
But I was so impressed with Caballero on his last outing that I'm like, oh, this guy's serious, man. This guy's different. They talking about fighting AJ. That's a hard fight, man. That's a bad fight for AJ. I wouldn't want AJ to take that fight. Caballero's a problem. He's a little tricky.
AJ spars him all the time, though.
Yeah, I know. AJ knows him, but Caballero is tricky. He ain't easy. He ain't a punk.
Oh no, he ain't definitely ain't a punk, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
something special about him on the low.
Mark McDuff was trying to say he had injuries and this, that.
Man, yeah, bullshit. That guy broke you down. That guy broke you down and took you out, and you were supposed to be a big lion monster.
Yeah.
And this guy took you out, dog. Come on, man.
Had a whole load of smoke going into that, but
that's bad. Like, that's really bad. Caballero beat him to the body, broke him down to the body and made him stop. That's crazy. You don't see that in heavyweight boxing. You don't see that. You don't see guys getting stopped to the body.
I'm sorry at Rick Productions, but I don't know who you are. And I can't afford people to mess up the stream. It's been a good stream so far. I'm enjoying it.
Wow, he tried to come on?
Yeah, but I don't know who he is. And the last person that I like, see, I tried to be civil. Yeah, let anyone jump on. And the last person who did, they violated the stream. I'm not taking out my streams. So I'm gonna have to
let him turn on the camera ahead of time. Let him turn on the camera.
No, I can't. I don't know who he is. I can't.
Yeah, you can't fuck with him. All right, it is what it is.
Kindly eject you from the thing. I'm not being rude, but it's got to be done.
Yeah, it is what it is because we don't know who you are.
Yeah,
and what it is. I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, they violated the stream. I had to take it down.
Man. I saw it one time. We let a guy in, and the guy was like some weirdo dancing in the background and all type of funny shit. Like, come on, man.
Even Guzzy saying, "Beats, don't break your rule. Don't break your rule." Yeah, I can't break the rule.
It is what it is. It is what it is. Fuck that.
See, people spoil it for others, though. That's what happens.
Yeah. That's what happens. You can't trust nobody because you don't know what the type of bullshit they on. I come up here legitimately to argue boxing and debate boxing with you, like for real boxing head. Like, I don't know what these other people are. Spence, I don't know. I don't know. Is
Yeah.
Spence retired now?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue.
I think he. I don't think he should retire. I don't think he should retire, but he needs this time off. I will say that he does need the time off. I don't think he should retire though, because his fights out there for him. But he needs the time off. That was a bad beating.
Yeah, he definitely needs to like give it
He
a.
needs the time off. He also needs to look at another trainer because your trainer had no answers for you the entire night, dog. You were getting pieced apart, and your trainer had no answers for you. Your trainer couldn't even tell you to pivot to your left 2 steps and then throw the jab. Your trainer couldn't tell you nothing. That's a bad look. You need a new trainer. You need to go in. Bo Mack is who you need to go with. Yeah, he might be your enemy's trainer, but that's the best trainer for you. You need to go with Bo Mack and learn some boxing because you don't know what you're doing in there. You just think you do. You don't know what you're doing. You got fighters they move their feet in position to get in front of their opponent, and then they got a system of punches that they throw automatically. They throw it immediately. That's not boxing, dog. That's not boxing. Every time they get in front of their opponent, they throw the same sequence of punches every time because this is their reflex sequence.
Yeah.
That's not boxing, dog. Boxing is Shakur Stevenson. Boxing is Terrence Crawford, where they read their opponent.
Stevenson, what, his last fight?
His last fight was bad, but Shakur Stevenson still is boxing. He knows how to get in front of an opponent, read the opponent, and throw punches accordingly. And he could throw any punch accordingly. Same like Terrence Crawford. That's boxing. Frank Martin gets in front of you and just throws a combination. It's the same combination every time. That's not going to work. That's not boxing, dog. That's athleticism. That's not boxing. Sorry.
All right. So
Sorry.
You're not a Derek James, not a Derek James guy.
Yeah, I don't like. I watch trainers. I don't like trainers that get big off of 1 or 2 names, and you think that they were a real good trainer, but you don't see you don't see them doing nothing. He had Jamel Charlo. He failed, did nothing with the fight, and then you got this guy, Errol Spence. Failed, did nothing with the fight. When you standing in front of an opponent, you don't know what to do. That's bad. How you the trainer of that fighter? You stand in front of your opponent and you don't know what to do. What is that? We train for 8 weeks and we don't know what to do when we stand in front of the guy, and the guy standing right in front of us. We don't know what to do, but we train for 8 weeks. What is that, dog? What is that, dog?
Well, look, man, he didn't have a good. Last year wasn't a great year for Derek James. Like, you know.
Yeah, it was bad. He got exposed. Everybody. The year before that, he was our trainer of the year, wasn't he?
Yeah, but in saying that, like, Charlo had to fight Canelo. You know what I mean? And Crawford Spence had to fight Crawford. So
yeah,
they were up against it, weren't they?
And Frank Martin was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson, but this is what it's about. You're supposed to be ready for this war. You ain't. You're okay. It's a rough schedule. Okay, who cares? You're supposed to be built for this.
But neither of the fights were competitive. That's
that's the part.
Yeah.
You got it, Beats. You hit the nail on the head right there. Neither of the fights was you said it perfectly, Beats. Your guys wasn't even in there. Your guys were fucking garbage. Wasn't even ready. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. You said it perfectly right there. None of the fights were even competitive, dog.
Yeah.
And you got physically capable fighters. You ain't got punks. You got guys that are monsters physically. Each fight, you got a guy that's bigger than the other guy. Each fight.
Charlo bigger than Canelo?
Yes, way bigger than Canelo. Way bigger than Canelo. He got reach, all kind of shit over Canelo. And he went in there and bowed down. Spence and Crawford are a little closer, but still, Spence was really the bigger guy.
Derek James said he doesn't watch videos of opponents to prepare for fights.
He needs to start. He needs to start because he's stupid. fucking Customato, the greatest trainer to ever live. Customato watch nothing but footage. So what the fuck is your problem? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Come on, man. That don't make no sense.
I've never understood that either. I don't want.
Yo, that's that Floyd Mayweather want to look cool, dumb shit. I don't watch footage of my fight. Shut the fuck up.
See, all them little sound bites, they sound impressive until you go up against.
Yeah, until you get your ass whooped.
Yeah. Then that needs to be revised.
Yeah, this is the sport of boxing. This is different. This is way different. Everything you do in the ring can be used against you. If you're not watching your fucking opponent in the ring, then what the fuck are you doing? You're not preparing for no fight. You a lie. You a lie. You a goddamn lie. You a fool. I don't know what the fuck that is. That is stupidity, yo. Of course you should be watching. You think AJ watching the Fury versus Ngannou fight over and over again? He's supposed to be.
Studying tape.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to do. Come on, man. Fury didn't have that advantage.
Yeah, he didn't have the option.
Yeah, but AJ got the option. So AJ watching that fight 1,000 times. I've been to watch that fight like 200 times already. If I was AJ, I'll be watching every little thing. When I throw this punch, how does his feet switch up? How does he move? Where's his balance land? I'll be paying attention to every little thing. I'll be watching that fight in slow-mo. Yeah,
but see the thing, like going to like rigid with tape, the dangers are
that you get too caught up. I know. I understand.
What unexpected could they something unexpected they could do that they didn't do last time?
But you will also learn though.
I believe Ngannou is going to fight dirty this time around. He tried to box with Fury like he's been boxing and he hasn't. He hasn't been boxing for years. So if he tries to match AJ with jabs and footwork and shit, he's going to get mullered.
Yeah,
he's like people he could be just conventional boxing. He can't be AJ.
No, he needs to rush in on some Tyson type shit and try to hurt AJ for real. He need to like stop playing games immediately off the first bell and start rushing at AJ, try to hurt AJ, try to take him off his knock him. Even if you don't land a punch, push him after that, throw him to the side, and start mauling him. You gotta. That's what you got to be doing against AJ. You can't be coming in there on some bullshit trying to stand across from him and throw a jab. Fuck that. Try to knock this motherfucker off his square and throw him to the side. Throw him into the ropes. Hit him one more time. Hit him again. That's what you got to be doing with AJ. Hit him in shoulders, arms, anywhere you can possibly land. Hit him and try to throw him to the floor and take the confidence out of him. Because AJ standing by himself, he's a problem, dog. AJ mad dangerous.
Mad
dangerous, yo. Yeah. Mad dangerous. He's real ridiculously dangerous. He's fast with both hands. He got power in both hands. Yeah, yo.
Upper body movement to box with AJ in open play.
He needs to throw AJ on the floor, dirty, get bad, for real. Elbows behind your punches, like you throw the right hook and then come in with the right elbow, but right behind the punch. You need to be doing shit like that. You need to hurt AJ, throw him down to the floor. Like fuck out of here. Try to kick him while he's there. I'm serious. Like you gotta hurt this boy.
He needs to bring some elements
of UFC to the boxing match. Yes, he needs to, because AJ by himself is way too dangerous to be standing out there right in front of you. And AJ's gonna make sure that he's standing right in front of you. He has foot movement and boxing knowledge. He's gonna make sure that he's standing right in front of you. And when he is, it's gonna be a problem. He's too heavy-handed. He's too heavy-handed. He got power in both hands. AJ is a problem, dog. He's fast as fuck. I'm telling you, the first thing I noticed about AJ was this speed. His speed is ridiculous. You don't want to be standing in front of no Anthony Joshua at 250 pounds, man. No. He'll break bones in your face, man.
Yep. I agree. So he's got to bring like maximum violence and some elements of his last discipline into that fight.
He has to. If he's not throwing AJ around the ring, then he's not winning that fight. He needs to be, because AJ is going to land after he throw him around the ring. AJ feet are going to get planted and he's going to light his ass up. Anthony Joshua is a problem. A lot of people don't realize who Anthony Joshua is. I do. He's a problem, dog. He's a fighter that got his shit together.
He needs to bring some unpredictability. So like he doesn't get like, okay, when they study the tape, they know how I'm going to throw the jab, how I'm going to try that left hook counter, and he needs to bring some elements that Ben Davison can't prepare for. That's what he needs to do. And I think
he's got to start throwing him around. He got to start throwing Joshua around. He also got to start invading the pocket immediately. Just be able to invade the pocket out of nowhere, out of clear blue sky. Just jump in on some Tyson type shit. I think that's the style that beats Anthony Joshua, is the Mike Tyson style. Jump in and just attack him. If it just so happens Mike Tyson is training Francis Ngannou, which is so funny, coincidental. But I think that's the style that beats Anthony Joshua. I think that's the style that beats Tyson Fury as well. You got to be able to collapse the pocket immediately and start throwing power with both hands. Get inside and open up like a son of a bitch. That's what's going to work. If you can't do that, even Joshua's smart though. Joshua's smart enough to know and get scared, and he'll jump out of the pocket. And once he goes back into the pocket, he will hurt you. So you got to be crazy aware with Joshua. He's a smart fighter, man.
I'm looking forward to this fight, man. Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too. He got power in both hands, man. I remember the 11th round of the Klitschko fight. Remember the 11th round? As soon as the bell rang, Joshua came out and hit Klitschko with a left hook out of nowhere. Boom. And then came with a right hand. Boom, boom, boom. Like, Joshua know what he doing, man. He a dangerous motherfucker. Yeah. And he got power in both hands.
Yeah, I remember that fight, man. I remember that fight very well.
Yeah, we all knew Joshua was losing the fight. We all like, damn, Joshua fucking up. What's going on? The 11th round bell begins. Joshua came out letting it go. He took the whole fight over in that 11th round. He took the fight himself. Like, he took it. That's beautiful. That's why we love that fight. That's why everybody loved it.
Yeah, it's a classic, man.
It's a classic, yeah.
Definitely a classic.
Joshua stood up and like, yo, fuck that. We're coming for it. I was mad. I was watching that live on my crib. I was so happy. I was screaming at the TV, man.
Vlad's last fight, man.
Mm-hmm.
AJ put the curtains down, close the curtains on him, man.
But it's about time for Vlad, though. Vlad about to come back right now. He's about to come back next year. Vladimir Klitschko will be announcing his re-entry into the boxing game next year.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He's coming for George Foreman's record. That's what he's coming for. So he had to wait a certain amount of years. You know what I mean? So he could get his age up. He's coming for George Foreman's record.
All right, that's interesting.
I know. I really paid attention to it. I saw it from 2-3 years ago, but I'm just waiting to see it, come to fruition. But Vlad about to come out of nowhere, and the WBC or basically keep him as a champion in recess. Basically, they will give him that status. He will come back in and be able to fight the champion off rip.
Wow.
Whoever the champion is. It's a good look.
That's deep, man. That's deep.
Yeah, I know he's doing it. I know he's already working on it. He Klitschko is. You know how he is. He's a fucking monster.
Klitschko want to smoke with these heavyweights.
Yeah, he about that life. He about that life, yo. Klitschko, I ain't gonna front. I give these Ukrainian motherfuckers some respect, man. You gotta put some respect on their name, man. Motherfuckers is badass. That's what he's doing. He's doing it either this year or next year. He's gonna announce.
What have you seen to come to that?
It was when it was after, I think it was the post-fight press conference of the Anthony Joshua fight. You could just tell that he had a plan, that he wasn't done with if you watch the whole press conference, you just get that vibe that he wasn't done with the business. That's where I get that from. I know he's going to come back and try to take George Foreman. I think he even mentioned George Foreman at the press conference. So that, you got to go back and look, but I'm pretty sure he mentioned George Foreman in one of the interviews after the press conference. So I just know he's coming back. He on that bullshit. He's going to stay in shape, let all his shit heal and relax and all of that shit, and then he will come back for it and break George Foreman record.
That'd be interesting.
That's a nice look. That's a nice look, though. That's a nice record to break. Like, fuck it. That's cool. I like that. I like shit like that. That's cool. I give him his respect. And he's very good, and he got power in both hands. And contrary to popular belief, he does have a chin. He does have a chin. To stand up to the shit that Joshua was hitting him with, remember, he got stopped on his feet. He didn't get knocked out. He got stopped on his feet. To stand up to that type of power, come on, man.
He doesn't have a great chin. He don't have a great chin.
But his chin is good. He ain't no punk. I think Dylan White has a way less of a chin than he does right now.
Oh yeah. I mean, 3 times with the uppercut.
Yeah, come on. I think it was more than 3 times, but go ahead.
Huh?
I think it was more than 3 times, wasn't it?
No, AJ,
it was Kaboom, AJ,
Povetkin.
Fury, Povetkin. That's 4. See what I'm saying?
No,
That's 4.
He got off the floor with Kaboom.
Yeah, he did get off the floor with Kaboom, but he got caught with it and dropped with it with Kaboom.
You gotta say, like, when it actually goes pear-shaped.
Yeah. And I hear you. You want to put it on record. So on record is 3, but total is 4. Total is 4.
I don't see Dylan coming back, man. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
He can't fight nobody. He can't fight nobody right now. He fight Daniel Dubois right now. Daniel Dubois knocks him out. He fight Daniel Dubois right now. Daniel Dubois knocks him out. He has a beautiful left hook that could get him out of trouble. But I think Daniel Dubois' belief right now and his confidence, he knocks out Dylan White. It's sad to say, but Dylan White was a beast. He was top 5 at one point. Fuck,
yeah,
man.
He
was top 5, son. He was a legitimate beast, man. UK stand up. He was a legitimate beast. I still got him on my top 5, my 5 UK fighters. Dylan White is still on my 5 UK fighters. He's still on the list. I don't give a fuck.
Horrible end to his career though, with like the
yes. I watched that Povetkin knockout live. That shit. I jumped up and screamed at the TV so bad I couldn't believe it. It was like 1,000 days at that point. It was 1,000 days that he was the man. It was over 1,000 days that he was the mandatory and all that shit.
So good in that fight. He was looking so good.
Oh my God, my whole family jumped up because I screamed so loud, man. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy, yo. That shit was so crazy. I was flipping in the crib, dog. But what you gonna do,
He had Povetkin down a couple of times, didn't he?
Yo, that shit was crazy, son. He dropped Povetkin like twice, didn't he?
Yeah,
he dropped Povetkin like twice, and then that shit, I was going crazy in the crib. I couldn't believe that shit. He was dropping Povetkin with like a jab and shit. And I didn't know where Povetkin just caught this nigga with the work. I was like, oh no.
That was crazy, man.
That shit was amazing. So right now, I can't really put no whole bunch of weight on Dylan White's name right now because I don't know what to expect with him. Does he beat Kubrat Pulev right now? If Dylan White and Kubrat Pulev fight, does he beat Kubrat Pulev?
Probably. Just the fitness, like he has to get his fitness and the match.
You see what I'm saying? When you start to ask these questions, you start to be able to put them in a particular box. You could, once you start to ask these little questions, does he beat Pulev? Does he beat Chisora right now? I don't know.
Yeah. They're the questions.
Yeah, that's the questions. You start to ask the questions, and you like, I don't know, man. Does he beat Adelaide?
These are the questions.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. Like, what the fuck? Does he beat Adelaide, yo? Right now.
He's getting on as well.
Yeah.
Now, so he's getting on.
He beat Nathan Gorman? Yeah, I think he beat Nathan Gorman.
Oh yeah, Nathan.
He beat Nathan Gorman. But he don't beat. But Adelaide is a little bit of a problem. Adelaide is more athletic than he is. Way more athletic.
Yeah, but
and got power in both hands. But Adelaide got power in both hands.
Yeah, but he got flattened in his last fight, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, but he didn't get hurt bad or nothing. He could come back from that. That's not no big deal. But still in all, Adelaide got power in both hands and know how to move on you and move different angles on you and start hurting you. And Dylan White is extremely. He's a penguin. He's not flat-footed. He's a penguin. Gee, you got to think about it.
He doesn't have the best feet.
Yeah. You got to think about these things. These are the questions. He makes Frazier Clark look athletic.
He makes Frazier Clark look athletic.
Yeah, Dylan White. He's that much of a penguin that he makes Frazier Clark look athletic.
Damn.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's the truth. It's the truth. Dylan White is extremely penguin. No wonder he not squared up in front of you. That's where he always is. Squared up in front of you. That's why he getting hit with uppercuts.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's just the truth, you know.
Like Parker had him down as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And he was the first one to knock Parker down ever.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
Yeah. I remember every single thing. I remember all of it, man. Fucking Parker got caught with that left hook. Oh no, it was a right hook. It was a right hook. And he was gone. He didn't know where he was at for a minute. Dylan White got power. Because he's able to plant his feet, he's able to move his hips and switch a lot of leverage into his punch. And he got power with that left hook where he hit what's the guy name? Brown. What's his name?
Lucas Brown.
Yo, where he remember that knockout?
Yeah, that and the Chisora knockout.
That shit was crazy. The blood started coming out of his mouth. That shit was crazy. I was like, ooh.
The Chisora knockout was serious as well.
Yeah, the Chisora knockout was serious.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a bad boy. He's a bad boy. But I don't know if he beat Daniel Dubois right now. You see what I'm saying? Like when you really start to ask these questions about these heavyweights, you wonder who's who and what's what. Like heavyweight, I love this shit because there is no weight bullying and none of that bullshit. This is the real deal. You got to fight. You got to stand there and fight, no matter what the size of the man is. You got to fight him. And Wilder in there, 215 pounds, and he's sitting in the back of the room. Think about the heavyweight division as like a bar you show up to. Wilder in the back of the room, 215 pounds, sipping on something, minding his business. You feel me? You got monsters in this room, though. You got Aja Caballel in this room. You got Martin Bacoli in this room. You got fucking beast Jared Anderson in this room. You got beasts in the room. They all sipping, minding their business. But you got beasts in the room. You got Anthony Joshua in the room. Jesus.
He's falling behind the curve. Wilder's falling behind the curve now. Like, you know, he hasn't announced a comeback fight or anything.
You got Joseph Parker in this room. You got Zilly Zhang in this room.
He should never be letting Zhang take that Parker fight.
Shit, yo, you got Joseph Parker. You got Zilly Zhang in the room. Zilly Zhang is a problem. Zilly Zhang is a beast. A lot of people don't know that.
What if Parker beat Zhang, though?
Nah, Parker not going to beat Zhang. Parker not. Zhang is a monster. He the truth for real. You going to need a big boy to beat Zhang. You got somebody big got to come out to beat Zhang. It got to be a Fury or an AJ or a Wilder to beat Zhang. Usyk can't beat him either. Usyk can't beat him.
This version of Wilder beat Zhang?
No, not this version. This version get destroyed. But you gonna need somebody like that to beat Zhang. Zhang is a real problem. But Wilder could, if he get his life together, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Wilder. But if he get his life together, he could be a problem for Zhang. But not this version. Hell no. This version is a joke. But if he get his life together, he could do something.
Wilder needs to work on other aspects of his game, because if he tries to bring that right hand over the top like he's been doing,
it's not going to work. Wilder needs to wake up. He needs to wake up. He needs to put about 20 pounds of real muscle on his legs alone.
His legs are like, whoa.
Yeah. And he needs to be able to jump in and out like a new way does. If he can do that, he can become a force in the heavyweight division again. Put maybe 5-10 pounds upstairs, he can become a force in the heavyweight division again. That's it. That's his only chance. He needs to be able to jump in and out like a new way and hit you in power from a long distance and sit your ass down. If he can't do that, he's not effective in this division no more. Period. Finished. Done. Done.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Fuck Wilder. Wilder's not. He's not. If he's not a monster, he's not nothing. Look how he was against Parker. If that's your opponent, that's a joke of an opponent. If that's your opponent, that's a joke.
Him and Malik Scott are going nowhere.
Yeah, nowhere. They're not doing what needs to be done. Put 20 pounds. You want to gain 30 pounds like he just gained for the Fury third fight? You want to gain there? Put it downstairs. Put 10 pounds upstairs, and let's go.
He can't do that. If he could have developed weight on his legs, he would have done that by now. He can't, obviously.
Yeah, he can. I'm built like Wilder, but I think he could do it. Me personally, I think physically, I think he could do it. He needs to put 20 pounds downstairs, 10 pounds upstairs, and start hurting people. He's a monster. Start hurting people. And he's not doing that. He's on some bullshit. He over there 215 and 217. That's not the weight that's your walk around weight. That's not the weight. You over there playing games. You're not even training for the fights. You need to come in on some trained killer shit. And we're not seeing that. That would be like 235 is what Wilder need to be. 235.
235.
No, but a sniper. I'm talking about a sniper at 235. I'm talking about a sniper.
Wilder putting weights in his pockets.
He hit you. Listen, he hit you one time and snatched your soul. He throw the punch so fast you never see it. It's like only 10 pounds that went upstairs to him. So he's not heavy. Most of the weight is in his moving around, his ability to get to you. That's where the weight is coming from, in his legs. And run up on you and hit you with some horrible shit and stop your heart from beating for a second. Wilder has the ability to do that. And that's what he need to be doing. Anything else is bullshit, though.
Mr. Bashir said he saw Wilder putting weights in his pocket against Joe. He didn't even weigh what he weighed.
That's crazy. That means Wilder's not training, not doing nothing. He's not doing nothing when it's so. I mean, he's over there sitting on the couch believing in his power. That's garbage. You can't. This is the heavyweight division, man. This is the real world, man. Are you crazy? You got people from all over the world coming over here to take you. Fuck out of here. You better be training.
Yep.
You can't be on some dumb shit like that.
You improve.
Yeah, what the fuck is that? Come on, man. You got to be about that life. This is not a game. This people from Ukraine coming over here. There's people from wherever coming over here to take your fucking head off. What are you talking about?
Man, take your soul.
Yeah, I love the sport, man. I love this sport. I truly respect it. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Wilder, dumbass.
They haven't announced Jared Anderson's opponent, but he's headlining. And
but who's his opponent though? Nobody knows.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Because he's got if FA fighting Luis Ortiz. I don't know who Jared's I don't see why isn't FA fighting Jared? Why are we seeing that fight? Luis Ortiz to me is not a good opponent at this stage. You know what I mean? Can't say I'm impressed. Ortiz's last fight. Oh, he's fighting the geezer who beat Yoka. Murley. Oh, okay, I didn't know that, Kelvin.
Early.
Yeah. He's going to beat that guy. He's going to beat that guy. He's going to beat Murley. I expect him to beat that guy. You know. I prefer to see the FA versus Jared. Make or break. You know what I mean?
But who's FA fighting? FA's fighting who is it?
Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, Luis. What do you think about that fight?
It's not a good fight.
You said it's not a good fight.
It's not a good fight at all.
Who you think wins?
Lewis is about 45, but that's his the age he's telling us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His last couple of fights, well, he had the fight in Colombia where nobody even bought a mobile phone and took a still picture of the fight. So, and his opponent has been fluctuating from light heavy 160. He's not a heavyweight, and before that, who was it? Andy floored him twice. Didn't look good. And Charles Martin, although he recovered well from the Charles Martin knockdowns to win, done well, but he's an old guy. He's an old guy.
But how limited is FA?
FA's going to beat him.
Does he play on? Remember what he did to Wilder? Does he play on FA's left-hand side the whole time, negating his right hand, beat the shit out of him? Does that happen?
No, FA's going to bust him up behind that jab, bro. He's going to bust him up behind that jab.
From the South Fork? Like,
yeah. He's going to bust him up, bro. He's going to bust him up. He's going to bust him up. You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't agree with you. The reason why I don't agree is because who's seen who? I got to always come back to that. Who's seen who? FA has never really seen a skilled southpaw like Luis Ortiz. But
hey, old brother, old guy.
This guy, it don't matter. Luis Ortiz has saw 1,000 FAs. He saw 1,000 FAs already. FA is just like Wilder. There's no difference. He's seen 1,000 FAs.
He's different. No.
He's seen 1,000 FAs. Come on.
He's got more natural size than Wilder.
No, he doesn't.
He's a lot bigger than Wilder.
Oh, you're talking about weight-wise?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. It don't matter. He don't hit as hard as Wilder. Your weight don't mean shit.
He hits hard enough. He's got a longer reach than Wilder. He's got a longer reach.
Not by what? By
he's
what?
Got the longest reach in the heavyweight division, bro.
Not really. He's 84, just like Fury.
I was about 85.
Oh man. Maybe he is. Maybe I stand corrected. Maybe I shut the hell up. But I'm just saying, it's not. He ain't. No.
Trust me, bro. He's gonna beat the crap out of Ortiz and stop him.
Stop him. You ever seen anybody beat the shit out of Ortiz and stop him? You ever seen anybody do that?
Andy Ruiz put in the hand.
No, Andy Ruiz didn't beat the shit out of him and stop him.
He had him on the floor twice. He just took his foot off the accelerator. Charles Martin was giving him that work.
Yeah, until he finished up Charles Martin. He finished up Charles Martin real bad, didn't he?
Yeah, but yeah, he did. But he did. I don't think FA is going to let him back in, though. Yeah. He's going to keep him right where he is.
Up Charles Martin real bad, yo.
Yeah, the finish was crazy. Like Charles, he looked like he was zoned out. The last punch that went in, he just zoned out. That's crazy. That was crazy.
God, I can't stop laughing at that one. But I don't know. We'll see what it is. But you said you going for this guy. All right, so I'll all right.
Yeah, I'm going for FA. You picking Luis Ortiz, yeah?
I just try to argue the point with you.
He's not going to be in shape. He's not going to be in shape, bro.
No, to really look back at it, I was trying to argue the point with you, to be honest with you. But I try to argue the point, but damn, it does look like it should be FA that wins that fight, to be honest with you. If I still go for Ortiz just to be on the record, fuck it, I'll go for Ortiz. But yeah, I do believe FA should win that fight.
Yeah, man. I still want to see it, though. I still want to see it.
Yeah, Fuck it, man.
And they gave
But who you going
Garrett
with? Who you going with Caballero and Sanchez? Who you
50
pick? Come on, man.
50, bro. 50-50.
No, you got to pick now. You can't be with that punk shit. Come on. You got to pick.
Man, I'm not sure. That's why I'm going 50-50.
Yeah, that's why everybody not sure. That's why you got to pick now. Come on. You got to hold it to it. Come on now.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Come on now.
Not
I'm
sure.
going to go Caballero. Fuck
A
it.
little more, then I might.
Listen, I'm a gangster. I'm going to jump out there and I'm going to go Caballero. Fuck it, yo. I'm going to go Caballero. Fuck it. And I know that's a dangerous pick, but I'm going to go Caballero. Maybe I'm flying high off of the Makhmudov win, whatever you want to call it.
Makhmudov was a hype job, man.
Now, whatever. Maybe I'm going crazy.
I'm still giving him credit for the win, but Makhmudov was awful. He was absolutely.
Yeah, but he the one that told us that he was awful. You didn't know he was awful until Caballero told you he was awful. I gotta give it to. I'm going with Caballero. Fuck it, yo. I'm going with Caballero. Let's go.
Look, in hindsight, I admit hindsight, right? But Makhmudov in hindsight was a hype job. I wasn't saying he was a well beater either. I wasn't saying he was a well beater even before.
No, but let me give you a little bit of gift. Let me give you a little bit of gift. You know, Grandpa, right? Our Grandpa.
All right.
He said, and he's been saying for years. He's still saying this shit, Grandpa. Grandpa said that Hrgovic is the heir apparent. That's what Grandpa says. Hrgovic is the heir apparent.
Who's Grandpa?
Dwyer.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's Grandpa. So he says that Hrgovic is the heir apparent. I was thinking that it was Arslanbek. That's what I was thinking. And now look, both of them look like shit right now. Both of them look like shit right now.
Yeah. Can Makhmudov come back? Nah, his skills are lacking, man.
Yeah, he said he broke his arm in 2 places in that fight. That's what he said.
Skills are lacking. You can say all that. He wasn't in the fight for half a round.
Yeah, that was bad.
I ain't convinced on that. Not one bit. But yeah, what's the next schedule of fights?
We didn't have shit this weekend, though, right?
No, the fights were on Friday and Thursday, like Nunes versus Rakic.
Shaki Foster, right?
Oh, Shaki versus Nova.
I didn't get the chance to see it. What happened with that fight?
Shaki won. He won. They said it. They said it was a knockdown in the last round, but he didn't knock that guy down. He didn't knock him down. Shaki took his time to get it together, but he won. It was close.
He did good though. He did
okay. He did okay. Like I was having a few back and forths on Twitter. I was saying I think Joe Cordina could beat O'Shaki. And a lot of people didn't like that.
All right. Well, Joe Cordina is. I've been checking Joe Cordina.
It'd be a good fight, though. Yeah. Joe Cordina and Eddie Hearn don't want the fight. I think they're avoiding the fight.
Shaki Foster's a problem. He's a handful. He got punches and bunches, power in both hands, speed.
To me, like he was losing the fight against Hernandez, but he came back and took him out. So I give him credit.
I didn't see the fight, so I can't talk on it. But
yeah.
I will say that he is a problem, though. For Joe Cordina, they 130, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, he is a problem. He put his punches together, but Joe Cordina got knockout power, like one punch knockout power. That's the thing about Joe Cordina.
Yeah, he's got that one punch knockout power.
Yeah. He ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. I ain't gonna front. I like Joe Cordina.
Yeah, I've got to release the weekly. I've got it finished, so and I covered that. I said he's got the power and work rate to give Shaqy a submission.
For his money. If Shaqy slips up and make a mistake, he could catch him and hurt him bad.
Kevin says not Shinga versus Courier 2 was a war. Yeah, I saw that. He got back his belt. I saw that one. And Lara Crescencio says Lara was on the DAZN card. Yeah, Bronco. He was lucky though. He didn't like that. That fight shouldn't have been scored a draw against is it Lugos or what was his name? Daniel Lugo. I thought Daniel Lugo won. He was lucky. Then the body shots were tearing Lara up.
Lara that got too rich too quick.
Yeah.
Stories out on Lara. He done got too rich too quick over there, not training, not doing nothing. He was a monster when he first came in.
Yeah. He looks like he's lost the
hunger.
That drive isn't there, man. The hunger, the hunger.
Yeah, he's sleeping on satin sheets.
Yeah.
And shit. That's what he doing.
Yeah, making his hair peroxide blonde and all crap. Like Kelvin's right. Lara looked washed against Lugo. He did. Yeah, Crescencio saying the same thing. Yeah, Lara looked bad. Yeah, he had to rely on politics, man.
Yeah, I heard that already. Everybody's saying that. The boxing world is talking about
You know how he knows he lost? He himself asked for the rematch straight away in the post. And Eddie Hearn told him that he lost in the ring.
That's bad.
Eddie Hearn told him, yeah. Yeah, Sugar Nunez, he looks serious like Kelvin. I liked his performance against Rakimov. Like, he crunched up Rakimov with his body shots. Ooh, nasty. And his hand and eye coordination, hand speed on the finish is like, he used his head like a speedball. And like the timing on the finishing punches, man, like effortlessly thrown. He's a technician. He's muscular, he's strong, he's Mexican, but he doesn't go out there and slug. He's a counter puncher. He moves well. Hey, 27 wins, 27 knockouts, 1 loss. 27
if you get hit that cleanly, it's time to lay it up, man. I remember watching Robert Guerrero get hit real clean over and over through a whole fight. It's time to hang it up. It's over, man. Stop it.
Have you seen Nunez yet?
Yeah, I've seen him fight before. Yeah, no problem. I've seen him fight. But
he looked good yesterday. He looked good. First man to stop Rakimov. He looked good. He looked good. The body shots, his body punching was like on another level, man. It was on another level.
Oh, these shots are riddle you, man. Pissing blood for.
Took him apart, man. Took him apart. It was a good fight though. Like Rakimov was throwing in volleys early, and you know what I mean. Like, yeah, good fight, man.
Yo, it's a regular day over there for y'all tomorrow, right?
Who's that?
I said over there for y'all tomorrow in the UK. It's a regular day, like it's regular Monday for y'all, right?
Yeah.
For us, it's a holiday.
Oh, you got holiday tomorrow?
Yeah, it's holiday tomorrow. You see, it's different.
Well, for me, it's a holiday, so I mean, I'm on holiday right now, so I'm enjoying my holiday. Yeah, I mean, I'm holidaying right now.
That's good.
That's good. What holiday is it for you guys tomorrow?
It's President's Day.
President's Day?
Yeah.
Damn,
that's George Washington and Thomas Jefferson and all these motherfuckers. That's their day. So it's President's Day. That's why I said that, because in America, it's an American holiday. You see what I'm saying? It's President's Day. So we got it the day off. But y'all in UK, it wouldn't be President's Day for y'all. So that's why I asked you.
Yeah. I want presidents representing me. I want dead presidents representing me. Whose world is this? Hey, Hyam, it's been good, man. We'll do it again soon.
You already? I'll holler at you.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace.
Peace to everyone in the chat, in the comment section. Hit the like on the way out. Big up, Hyam. Appreciate. Peace.